You are even handling us. You are becoming even harder. You know, become harder and worse than you were before this arrest. And you can arrest us today, tomorrow, and every day as you so wish. If that is what makes you happy, unhappy, that's what makes you happy. You can disobey the Constitution. You said when you were campaigning that you don't use the criminal justice system to fix your politics. But now see, since you don't have the people with you, you now are hiding behind this police. These police are very few. They can't save you from the people of Kenya. We'll be there and we are coming for you. And you shall go home. Nothing will stop your journey from going home. Whether you arrest Kabushi, whether you arrest John Methu, whether you arrest Wanjiku Moya, or any one of us, we are ready. You can't arrest 5 million Kenyans. We are not even speaking about the merits and the demerits of what the Commission say, because that will be determined by God. What we are saying is that he has right to go home. This is not just another thing. We are not the ones that give people.
Nyandarua Senator John Methu, who is also the Secretary General of the DCP party, has dared the government to arrest him. This after he spent a night outside Kamkunji police station demanding for the release of Kagusha John, a member of parliament who was arrested yesterday and grilled by the DCI. Remember, Kagusha was arrested inside the Royal Media Services when he had an interview, and many hooded men came outside from the midnight waiting for him till morning. When he was done with an interview, they broke into the station studios and arrested him. Kagusha was grilled by the DCI and then later taken to Kamkunji police station after the DCP party leaders and also allies to Kagusha went to court and obtained a court order demanding that he should be rearrested immediately, released immediately, after which he would be produced to court later on. According to the letter from the court ordered Kagusha John to be released with a bail of 100,000 and later be produced to court for the hearing. But according to John Methu, Kamkunji OCS denied to release John Kagusha without any good reason, which made the DCP party leaders, led by John Methu and his allies, to camp outside Kamkunji polling station, saying if they dared go home, they would have humiliated, even injured or beaten John Kagusha. They have told the government not to use criminal justice system to fix politics. According to Methu, he has dared the government to arrest him if he feels or they feels he has done against what they want or he has gone against the Constitution of Kenya. Remember, Aaron Cheruiyot, that is Senator, also mentioned the same words yesterday that John Kagusha mentioned by asking people and the opposition leaders not to mention one term in Rift Valley, saying that whoever will mention one term in Rift Valley, watakiona cha mtemakuni, and they will be arrested and also tortured. That is according to Aaron Cheruiyot. Remember, John Kagusha also said those who will vote for Ruto in the mountain, they will be looked after up to their beds so that they can explain why they fought for Ruto. Let's listen to John Methu's statement to the government.
This order has been given by a judge. If you can't obey a court order, which country are we? How is William Ruto running this country? First, he has a minister who sits in cabinet, a cabinet secretary for goons, and stayed there. We have never seen something like that. That we have a cabinet secretary who is in charge of the National Police Service and is running a parallel militia of goons, and we are being chased by even goons here in the police station. We have never seen something like that. We have been told that the police station is being closed at 8 p.m. We have never had something like that. And people are still being brought in. By the way, we are not the police station is supposed to be closed, but people are still being brought in here. Some people are still living in this police station. So we are not leaving until we have John permission. Whether it will take us the whole night, we shall be here. And we are not leaving without John Kagusha because we hear that they want to have him. So we will be here. If they are harming him, they are harming him. They are harming him in our presence. And if they want to give John Kawusha company, we are here. We are many. We are like 7 members of parliament. They can arrest all of us. No problem. We don't worry. We don't mind. We don't worry. We shall be here and we shall start with our colleague.
Yeah, Mheshimiwa, there have been also a number of police officers who have been brought in. What is your take about that? Because by the time we were here during the day, we only had one vehicle of police officers, and right now we can see about 7 of them and full of police officers. Some of them who are actually covered in masks. What does that speak about the situation?
You know, we have always said that a police officer should be identifiable, and we have said that the people who have been attacking the people of Kenya are goons in police masks, but you have never seen them in a police station. I think this is the first time we are seeing this in a police station. You are in uniform and you are wounded. We have never seen that. You know the kind of levels that William Ruto is taking this country are the lowest that we have ever seen. Surely, there is no way a police officer in full uniform can come covered. And so, how if there was leaders here, how do we know who did that? In a police station. Now, we have been told that we have been harassed. Throughout this evening, we have been harassed. Oh, you have to leave this police station. We are not leaving. This is not Mukomen's house. If you go to Mukomen's house and chase us away, this is not his house. This is a public office, and we shall be here. We are taxpayers, and we are not living without John Kawusha.
Earlier, your counterparts, including Wanjiku here, who is here, they actually talked about selective justice, where we have seen the member of parliament arrested, but we have seen other leaders who have also spoken in almost a bad way, insightful way. Of course, we have Aden Duale, who is the CS for Health, and other leaders, including the remarks by Farah Maalim sometime back during the Gen Z demonstration, and even Aaron Cheriot. And then your leaders are saying this could be selective justice. What is your take on that, Mheshimiwa, as we have that conversation?
I think let me allow the Honorable Wanjiku to just mention.
Selective justice has actually been applied to me, because you remember in the just concluded Kalau by-election, I was told that I said people should not go to Kalau. Yet Moses Kuria had said he would bring 200 people in Kalau. So the IBC, the DCI did not hear Moses Kuria say so, but they heard Wanjiku saying they should not come. So selective justice has been applied in all manner of levels, but 2-3 things we want to tell Honorable Murkomen and Inspector General. One, he must declare to Kenyans tomorrow morning if at all he has changed the police uniform. Because if the police are operating without uniform, being hooded, without service numbers, then there must be a process that happened without Kenyans' participation, and now the police uniforms have been changed. We saw this also in Kalau. We can see them, even here you can see them. Even those who removed us from OCS office, saying that the police is not a hospital, it is now closed. They were also hooded. So I think the police uniform they have changed without Kenyans' permission. Number 2, the selective justice is there because we could have seen equal Subarus going to the Minister of Health to get Honorable Duale. With the same DCI, we could have seen Subarus going to Aaron Cheriot, we could have seen others getting Marasan, and many other Kenyans. Why do we not say because the 2 wrongs can make a right, but we want to see everyone charged. But most importantly, if the court order was issued, then the OCS from this station tell us, I have received the court order, he stamped it, but take the cash bail at Central Police. Yet he's the one who is holding Honorable Kawusha. Then the OCS at Central Police say, I do not hold the custody of John Kawusha. The Kamkuji team should deal with their problems. Then we ask them to speak with the phone and all that, but we clearly see their powers from above. But that above, how above is it? Very soon it is going to collapse.
By the way, let me read the content of this order, so that you understand really there is no reason for holding a lot of Kawusha here. If you read number 5, and this is the order that was now granted by Judge Jokum Wanzi, that I also grant the prayer for the paragraph of the application. The applicant shall be released forthwith, and that is why I want you to underline forthwith. Unless I don't understand it, forthwith means that is immediate. From police custody upon a deposit of police cash bail in the sum of 100,000. You have 100,000. So why are they giving it? The order says forthwith, immediately. And by the way, We are not even here to discuss about the merit. Because you see, the merit of what Kabushi is saying is not being determined by the OCS. That is a matter that will be settled. He will stand before court and he say, this is exactly what I say, and this is exactly what I say. And the court will determine whether that was his speech or not. That is something that is very simple. What we are speaking about this evening is his right. His right as a Kenyan. This is actually a constitutional right. He has a right to be released because this order, unless this is a piece of, to William Ruto and to Ruto, this is just a piece of paper. Surely, if such a straightforward, plain order of the court can be disabused, I mean, which country are we in? Which country are we in? Anyway, I want to also give forward the court of Kenya. You see this thing that is happening here, it's just happening for a very short while. This is actually increasing the anger of the people of Kenya. And we shall correct this mess. We are the people who brought William Ruto in, and we are the people who will remove him. So, for me, it's just for 1 year. We shall send this brutal regime home. And once we send him, then we can restore constitutional order, because we can see that we are in very bad space.
Our last question would be, have you gotten a chance to see Mheshimiwa Kabushi this evening when you came into the audience? And also, if we have seen the DCP party leader regarding the Shako saying that they might sue the OCS if it does not stick to the order, is that the direction you're going to follow?
Actually, we are suing we are moving to court tomorrow morning. Of course, because this is contempt of court, the person who is supposed to defend this order is the OCS. So you'll be personally held down. We are suing OCS Kipto tomorrow morning because it's not movement who is holding John Kabushi. It's him who has given the order, yes. But the person who bears the responsibility is the OCS. And I want to tell the policemen across this nation, once this matter boils down, it will get back to you. There is a reason why Talam, who was the OCS for Central Police Station, is the one that is still in remand. And the people who give him the order are still sleeping in the comfort of their homes. So even this one, we shall move to court. And of course, if will be found to be in contempt of court, and you bear personal responsibility. It is not a blanket condemnation. You should just take orders, because these orders have not been communicated formally. Nothing has been written by government. It's just been called and spoken to a think in mother tongue and told, so don't release this person. And the last question, we have not even been allowed to see the Honorable John Kabushi. Again, is a right of an accused person who is in custody to first meet their lawyer. The lawyers are here. They have not been able to see the Honorable John Kabushi. You have a right to be seen by your friends and your relatives. He has not. He's not in a. He's not.